Just let me know once you start. Are we live?
Please start.
Yeah, everybody. So welcome to this interaction session. So a lot of you have already posted questions regarding the program, and you're here to get some clarifications. Before we start, let me first introduce myself. So I'm Dr. Vignesh Muthuvijayan. I'm faculty in the Department of Biotechnology. I'm also the coordinator for the IIT Madras BSc program. So this is a very unique program which we are offering from IIT Madras. It is definitely a first of its kind. So whenever we talk about IITs, the first thing which comes to our mind is the extremely difficult competitive environment, and that without clearing that hurdle, people can't pursue a bachelor's degree from IIT Madras. However, this has been a huge challenge, and only about 1% or lesser number of students have been able to come through to IIT for various programs. This mechanism issue, we wanted to address this. We wanted to bring in students who are motivated, interested, and dedicated to IIT Madras and provide them a high quality education which IIT Madras stands for. So with that goal in mind, we started this BSc program. So this BSc program, the first and foremost thing which you should know about is the qualifier process that we have. So as I'm saying, it's a qualifier process. It's not an entrance exam that we have. So when we talk about JEE or any other entrance exam, what we associate with it is the coaching classes, which probably start since your middle school or even primary school, and then you subsequently go and do additional problem sets and after problem sets for years together, and then finally you come into the exam after your 12th standard and appear for 2 levels of exams and go on, right? So there's a lot of various kinds of process for that. However, in this, and once you clear the entrance exam, also there's a ranking, and based on your rank, you choose which stream and which institute and so on. So this is what we mostly know about entrance exams. However, this particular program chooses to have a qualifier exam, which is very different from the standard entrance exams that you have. So in this qualifier exam, what we are looking for is whether you can consume the content that we are providing to you, and whether you understand and you are able to learn from us. So we want to actually see what your motivation and your ability in the program itself will be. So that's why what we have is a 4-week qualifier process. So we basically, anybody who applies for the qualifier process starts attending classes which are part of this program. The first 4 weeks of classes is what you will be attending during the 4-week qualifier process. So from day one, you are already part of the program. You are learning from the program. So that is how the program starts. So you have to watch recorded videos which will be shared, and there will be a lot of live sessions for each course. So there will be up to 8 hours of live sessions for each course, which you can choose to attend. And these live sessions will also be recorded and streamed for you on YouTube. You can watch it later as well. And then in addition to this live sessions, you will have activity questions, which you can practice. And then there will be graded assignments, and you will also have a mock qualifier exam. So all this will be provided by IIT Madras. So IIT Madras will provide the content, the practice tests, practice assignments, the live support, and everything that you would need for learning the content which is required for the qualifier exam, which will come at the end of the 4 weeks. So when you appear for the qualifier exam, you will be tested on the content that you have learned over the over the 4 weeks of the qualifier process. And if you clear the qualifier exam, by clearing, I mean scoring a minimum cutoff. This cutoff is around 50% and so on. So details can be found on our website. So if you get above a qualifier, above the cutoff in the qualifiers exam, then you are admitted into the program, and you can continue with the program and choose to do whichever number of courses you are interested in. So anyone and everyone who scores above 50% will be admitted into this program. There is no limit on the number of seats, and there is no rank which is given, which means that you are not competing against anyone. You are only competing with yourself. As long as you are able to learn the content and you are able to do well in the qualifier exam, you will be admitted into this program. So this is a very unique and exciting way to admit students. We believe that this is something which will really encourage students to join the program. And another feature we have with this program is the flexibility. So this program is very unique in a way that there is a lot of flexibility. You have when it comes to uh, the pace at which you do the courses, the number of courses you do, and it's because there are going to be recorded lectures and even the live sessions are recorded and shared. You have the choice of doing it at any time you want, and you also have the so because you can have this flexibility, you can actually pursue it along with another degree or pursue it while you are working. And there are people who are taking breaks or even retired people who are doing this course. So when I say there is people who are retired, I mean they are of various age groups, right? So you have people as young as 18 all the way up to 75, 76 years old people who are actually in this program. So which makes sure that it is flexible and open for everybody. So now that I have told you about the flexibility and the qualifier process, another important thing which I want you to be aware of is this program does not compromise on the academic rigor and the quality which IIT Madras is known for. So in to make sure that the quality of content you learn is on par with any IIT Madras degree, we make sure that the evaluations, assessments are all in person. So this, even the qualifier exam, you will be in person. It is conducted in more than 130 cities across the country. There are centers abroad as well. People from outside the country can also attend the exams in centers. In a country where there are no centers, we have other facilitation mechanisms to help you as well. So people from all over the world can do this program, and the assessments are done in person to ensure that the academic rigor is maintained. As you go along in this program, there is a lot of hands-on experience. The program focuses on experiential learning. There are lots of projects that you would be doing with a lot of support from IIT Madras faculty and evaluations being done by industry people and so on. So the program provides a very unique blend of learning experience, which ensures that anybody who goes through this program is very, very well trained in the domains of programming and data science. So I think this gives you a brief overview of what this program is. And I think I have addressed a few things. One of the other things which I want to emphasize on is the financial flexibility which this program provides. So this program has a pay-as-you-go model, in the sense that you do not pay for a year or even a semester or a term. You pay for the courses that you register for. So if you're doing one course, you pay only for that one course. If you're doing 4 courses, then you pay for the 4 courses and so on. So this gives you a lot of flexibility with respect to how much you have to pay, and also gives you flexibility with respect to the pace at which you do the courses based on your time and availability. Right. So, and in addition to this, there is also up to 75% fee waivers based on the socio-economic background of the students. So this is directly provided by IIT Madras. In addition to this IIT Madras fee waivers, there are scholarships which are being provided from CSR partners, and about 1,500 students in this program are already receiving 100% scholarship through these CSR supported projects. So there are more than 12,000 students in the program, and students, as I said, are from varying age groups and they come from all parts of the country. There are a few hundred students from outside the country as well, which there are about people from 25 different countries doing this program, and every state has students pursuing this program. So this, I think, gives you an overview of what this program is. So we have collected some frequently asked questions, some which you have posted in the Google, through your Google form. I'll try to answer these questions. So I have Mr. Balraju with me. So he will be reading out the questions, and I'll try and answer the questions as we go along.
Paras from Delhi is asking, currently I'm in 12th standard and my board exams are falling in between the dates of the qualifier exam. Is it possible for me to skip the qualifier exam and attempt the next exam?
Okay. So this is an important thing which I should emphasize on. So this program actually has 3 terms in every year. So we admit students in all these 3 terms. The 3 terms are starting in May, then you have the next term in September, and the third term will be in January. So you have 3 terms. So the current application cycle is open for the May term qualifier process. So if you are taking your board exams right now in the month of May, it might not be ideal for you to register for the qualifier process now. We strongly recommend that you do the qualifier process in September. It's only 3 months from now, right? 4 months from now. So you will be able to do it in September, and you can focus on the qualifier process when you do that. So please do not do this qualifier process in May if you are in your 12th standard taking your board exams. However, if you have completed your 11th standard, this is actually a very exciting opportunity, right? So you have your summer break right now in the month of May, when you can actually pursue this qualifier process, and you can secure an admission to IIT Madras while you start your 12th standard itself. So before you are in 12th standard, you will have an admission from the top college in the country. So which is a very, very cool feature. So if you are in 11th standard, you have just completed 11th standard and going to 12th standard, we strongly recommend that you do this right now and get your admission, secure your admission, so that your 12th standard can actually be a little less stressful. And then if you are doing your 12th board exams in May, then you can wait and you will have another chance to join the program in September.
Second question from Nishta from Chandigarh. The question is, as per the new UGC guidelines, can we pursue 2 degrees, one in physical mode, one in online mode? Is that possible?
Yes, it is possible. As I already said, this is a flexible program. So the lectures are all recorded, and it will be shared with you. Even the live sessions that are conducted will be recorded, and it will be available for you to watch at a later time. So, and there is also other asynchronous modes of education learning through a discourse forum and other modes. So we definitely think it can be pursued with other degrees. So actually, currently, amongst the 12,500 students who are in the program, a significant fraction of them are actually pursuing it with another degree. So there is always this option, and this program also gives you multiple exits. So which is a very interesting option. So if you complete your first year of courses, then you get your foundational certificate. And then if you complete your second year equivalent courses, then you get 1 or 2 diplomas. And if you complete the entire program, you end up with a degree. So which means that if you are pursuing a full-time degree, you can choose to decide, you can choose to which level of expertise you're looking for. Right? So if you're just looking to get an introduction into programming and data science, you can just do the foundation level. If you're interested in building some strong skill sets and actually get some very good hands-on training at the level of project design and things like that, then you can do your diplomas. And if you're actually wanting to go through the entire program, have all the learning which is part of this program, and eventually become an alumnus of IIT Madras, then you can go for the entire degree. So you have that all the options available for you.
Next question from Virat from Uttar Pradesh. Is this BSc online degree equivalent to a full-time degree program?
So first of all, we want to emphasize that we don't consider this even as a simple online degree. So this program is actually a very unique blend in the sense that the content delivery is done in an online mode so that we can reach out to a larger audience. However, as I kept mentioning earlier, the assessment is done in person. So there is actually a very blended learning model which has a lot of teacher guided learning process as well. So there is also a lot of experiential learning, and there is projects and so on, hands-on training and so on. So this is not an online degree per se. This is considered to be an equivalent of any degree from IIT Madras. So if you go to our website and look at the degree certificate or the diploma certificate that a person will earn, you will be able to see that it does not mention online anywhere in that. It specifically clearly just states that bachelor's of science in programming and data science from IIT Madras. It does not talk about online. We don't consider this to be a typical online kind of a course. This is equivalent to any IIT degree in our minds.
Thank you, sir. And we're getting more queries from students and more number of people are watching. Lijo from Dubai is asking, if I pass in the diploma level and wish to continue to the degree, and if I drop in the degree level by any chance, will I be eligible to get the diploma level certificate?
Yes. So as I said, there are different levels, right? So and each level you can actually get your certificates or your diplomas. So let's say students complete the first 8 courses, they now get a foundational certificate, and then they go to the diploma level, and there are 6 courses per diploma. So if they do 14 courses, they get 1 diploma, and if they do 20 courses, they get 2 diplomas. So let's say somebody completes the 14 courses required for 1 diploma, and in the second diploma they choose to do only 1 or 2 courses, and then they decide to drop off. They still get the foundational certificate and that 1 diploma, because those requirements have been fulfilled. Right. So if you complete both diplomas and then go into the degree level as well, maybe after a year, after some time, you feel that, okay, the diploma level is good enough for me, and I've been able to get a good job, and I'm not really looking for learning advanced topics of this field, then you can choose to leave the program at that level as well. You will still get your diplomas. So as long as you complete the requirement for a foundational certificate or a diploma, you will get that certificate and diploma. Does not matter what you have done after completing that requirement.
Senthil from Bangalore is asking, I would like to understand how this program would be useful in healthcare sector, as I'm currently pursuing and doing my R&D in biopharma drug development.
So thanks for asking that. So I'm actually a faculty from the Department of Biotechnology. So what you would be able to see is there is a lot of informatics which go into healthcare, right? So whether it's simple bioinformatics or healthcare informatics or genomics and proteomics or data-driven patient treatments and so on, all these actually come up with based on a lot of analysis of data science. So if like you have a lot of biological data which is out there, so how do you personalize medicine? How do you actually come up with a recommendation for a treatment? And if you look at the standard ailments, like for specific people, for specific ethnicity and specific gender, age group, maybe their BMI, there are so many other factors which go into it, and like all these things, like there are other parameters, you can actually decide on personalized treatments. How do you go about doing that when you have all these data? So there is a lot of data driven approaches to this, and that is certainly an important way to go about it. And another example would be clinical trials, right? So if you are talking about the clinical trials which was done for example for COVID, right? So COVID vaccines which were developed, right? So there were trials which were being done across the world, and there were patients, there were volunteers who had signed up for the clinical trials. So sometimes volunteers will continue as required, sometimes volunteers will drop off. You will have a very large number of data, and each of them will develop different kinds of symptoms, or they may not develop symptoms. So how do you make sense of all this data and say that this vaccine is safe or this drug is safe? Like, how do you do that? So all that requires good understanding of data analysis. So this particular domain, the coolest thing about this domain is this is going to be useful for any area. So that's why we actually encourage people from all backgrounds to apply. Whether you come from science background or commerce background or humanities background, you can all do this program. So there is, because every place has its applications, whether it's finance sector or marketing or whether it is healthcare or sports, any domain, you can actually use this and you can improve the output that is being obtained.
Sangam Kumar Shukla from Lucknow is asking about attendance and class timing.
Okay, so as I said, this has a very flexible system. So the content delivery is through recorded lectures. So these can be watched at any time based on the student's convenience. And the live sessions will be conducted every day. And these will be conducted usually in the evenings. But these live sessions are not mandatory to attend. You can choose to attend whichever ones you are available for. In case you are not able to attend a live session, the recordings of these live sessions will also be available for you to watch later. So you would be able to do it at your own pace. So this is a degree which can be pursued from anywhere by anybody at any time, provided they have the motivation and dedication to pursue this degree.
This is a query from Anik Dhaka, Bangladesh. Will I get a IITM student email address?
Yes, you will be getting an email address from the IITM, which will be used for accessing our portal and getting all the information and so on. All our communication, official communication, will be coming through that.
And will students who pass out of this BSc program, will they be called IIT alumni?
Yes, if you complete the IIT Madras BSc program, which has 31 courses. So the first 8 courses at foundation level, 12 courses at diploma level, and 11 courses at degree level. If you complete all 31 courses and complete the requirements for the BSc program, you become an IIT Madras alumnus. You will earn the alumnus status. You will be part of the exclusive club of IIT Madras alumni.
Sham from Gurgaon is asking, can we consider this degree as a primary degree for us?
Yes, so this program, although the content delivery is online, you can pursue this as your only degree. You can choose to do that. So some students are doing it already. So they have actually decided to do this as the only program. So we have even met quite a few working professionals who have decided to quit their job and actually pursue this degree as the only degree because they were looking to pivot into data science as their careers. So there are different models. So if you want to do it with an on-campus degree, that is possible. If you want to do this as your sole degree and a primary degree, that is also possible.
There is a query from Chandrabhushan from Bihar. What are the chances to get jobs in top global companies like Google, Facebook, Microsoft? And what are the average packages?
So see, this program was started about 1.5 years back. So the IIT Madras will very actively help with the placement and getting internships for the students who are part of this program. So that is something we will definitely be working on. And we already have a placement team which has been actively contacting people, and we have been trying to get people from various places to come interact with our students and try to recruit them. Okay. So as far as which companies, yes, we have been interacting with some of the top companies. Like we have not signed any MOUs, any agreements yet, but we are in discussion with some of the top companies, and we do expect a lot of the multinational companies and all these big corporates to be interested in this domain, because this domain actually is of huge demand. So the expectation is there is going to be more than 11 million jobs in this domain, maybe in another 4 or 5 years. So which means that by the time most of the students will be graduating with this degree, there is going to be an extremely high demand from the industry side, and the kind of training which IIT Madras provides cannot be matched by any other program. So we teach the fundamentals, we make sure you understand the concepts, and then you apply these concepts through various projects. And these projects are also quite rigorous. It provides you an opportunity to expand your learning and expand the boundaries, and actually you get to interact with industry people as part of your project viva and so on. So there is a lot of learning which goes into it. So by the time you graduate, you will definitely be a highly sought after commodity in the industry.
Kurvilla from UAE is asking, I am living in Dubai now, and how is the qualifier exam conducted? Is it online or can I do it in Dubai?
So as I already mentioned, for international applications, we have centers in certain places. For Dubai, we have a center. In some place, so I don't know the exact list of countries where we have centers. I think Singapore has a center, and a few other countries. Abu Dhabi, Sharjah, and a few other places also have centers. But Colombo also has a center. But there are places where we do not have a center, where we will be able to facilitate an exam as well. So whichever part of the world you are in, we will be able to conduct a qualifier exam for you. If there is a center in your country, you have to come to the center to take your not just your qualifier, but your subsequent quizzes and end terms and so on. If there is no center, we have a mechanism to enable and facilitate the exams for you.
Aman from Bihar is asking, I have done BTech in mechanical engineering. And currently, I'm working in an IT MNC as a software engineer from 1 year. Can you please tell me how this BSc degree will be helpful in my professional career? Because I'm going to do a bachelor's degree after completing my BTech. And how do I manage both degree and my job?
So, as I said, there are 12,000 plus students in the program right now. Close to 3,000 of them are working professionals. So these working professionals range from freshers who just joined the company all the way to people who are experienced for about 20, 25 years or even 30 years of experience and so on. So a lot of people, so we have CEOs and vice presidents of top global companies who are currently in the program. So it's not like you have done a BTech and then you're coming back for another degree, because we are talking about people who have already completed much higher levels of degrees, right? So masters and even PhD, and they have been working in the industry for 20 years, who are coming back to learn to a BSc program, and they have all, when we have met them, have clearly expressed their interest in completing the BSc degree, not just getting to know the content. So there is because they see value in this program, and they understand that this is a domain where this domain knowledge is very critical for advancing in the careers. So even people who are vice presidents and so on now are interacting with data scientists and data engineers. So it is important for them to understand what this is, and they have come and done this program. So there is definitely a huge value addition into any career if you choose to learn data science and programming. It will definitely boost your career opportunities.
Harish from Chennai is asking, is there any placement support for this course? And my family income is less than 1 lakh. Is there any other support that you provide? And what is the duration for this course?
Okay, so first thing is whether there is placement support. Yes, there will be a placement support. We, as I said, the program was started about 1.5 years back. So as you get into the degree level, as you complete the first few years, then there will be placement support from the from IIT Madras. So it definitely just like any other program, right? So you have to be in your final year or close to completion of your degree before you get placement support, and the same thing will apply here as well. So when you are close to completion, we will be providing placement support. We will be helping you to get jobs. In between also, we will try to work with you to try and get internships, which can help and help improve your CV and so on. So that will be there. And the next question you had was about the family income, fee waivers, scholarships, and so on. So we do have fee waivers which are directly applicable for anybody based on just family income. Right? So if you have a family income less than 5 lakhs, there is a 50% fee waiver direct. And then if your family income is less than 1 lakh, there is a 75% fee waiver which is automatic. Okay, so these are automatic fee waivers which IIT Madras is providing. Then you have your scholarships. So for people who have less than 5 lakhs income, family income, there are merit cum means scholarships. We are actually currently providing 100% scholarship for more than 1,500 students. As I said, there are about 12,000 students in the program. So more than 10-15% of the students, 10 to 15% of the students are actually getting 100% scholarship. So as of now, students with family income less than 1 lakh are all supported 100% through our CSR partners. So we have been lucky with getting CSR support. We are aggressively getting it, and many CSR, many industries are actually very keen in supporting this program through through scholarships as well. So for girls who have family income less than 5 lakhs, we have 100% support, and for boys also we are trying to get 100% support. Many students, both boys and girls with family income less than 5 lakhs are also getting 100% scholarships. So if your family income is less than 1 lakh, there is a high chance of you securing a merit cum means scholarship of up to 100%. So, but please do understand, it will be a merit cum means scholarship.
Nilohitan from Chennai is asking how to get an admission using JEE based entry.
Okay, so this is a new feature which has been enabled for students who might have already gone through JEE. Right? So we talked about a qualifier process and so on. But what if I have already done JEE main? So what can I, like, do you really want me to do another set of qualifiers and go through another exam and so on? So instead, we have a different mechanism for them. So if you have qualified to appear for JEE Advanced in the last year, right? So basically in 2021, if you had cleared JEE Main and become eligible to appear for JEE Advanced, you can directly be admitted into this program. You just have to pay the admission fee and start the program, and you will be you can register for the courses. You don't have to do all the 4 courses to start with. You can choose to do 2 courses, like unlike in a qualifier process. You have to do all the 4 courses at least for the first 4 weeks for the qualifier exam, right? So however, if you are qualified for JEE Advanced last year, then you can do at a slower pace to start with also, or you can choose to do all 4 courses as well. And you will be appearing for the exam which will be conducted. You will be appearing for a quiz which at the end of 4 weeks, instead of appearing for a qualifier exam. This quiz will be used for your grading purposes. So you will be directly admitted if you are already qualified for JEE Advanced in 2021.
Shoya from Bihar is asking, can a 12th standard passed out student pursue only the BSc degree without any other graduation degrees?
So as I already said, this can be pursued as a sole degree. It's up to the student. So if you want to do an on-campus degree along with this degree, that is also fine. Our program does not prevent you from doing that. But if you choose to do only our BSc program, the BSc from IIT Madras, you can do this as the sole degree as well.
Can you please explain the program, how it is useful for 12th standard students?
Okay. 12th standard students specifically. So if you have completed your 12th standard and you're looking to join a college, so you need to choose which college you want to go to and what you want to study, right? So these are 2 questions which you always have. So what you want to study will be based on your interests, and which college you choose will be based on either proximity or availability of seats and so on. And so these are the 2 parameters which we end up choosing with. And the college will also be based on its reputation. So you want to go to a good college. So when you choose a college, you will be looking for reputation, your proximity and seat availability, and maybe their support with respect to placements, the quality of education that they can provide, and things like that. The reputation is built on these parameters, right? So when it comes to reputation, there is nothing that beats an IIT. And IIT Madras has been ranked the #1 institute in the country for the last 6 years straight. Since the time Indian institutes have been ranked, IIT Madras has been the #1 institute for engineering and related education. So obviously, you cannot find an institute with higher repute. Now, about the academic quality, the repute is because of our academic quality and our record with placements and so on. Right? So there is no question about that. Now, the other question you have is availability, right? Will there be seats available? So usually in many on-campus programs, your seats are limited. However, this program is not like that. As I said, if you qualify with at least 50% in the qualifier exam, you are admitted into the program. You can directly join the program. So there is no limit on the number of seats. So if you qualify, you are in. Right? So that also is taken care of. And then the domain, whether you, how would you choose the domain based on your interest, and what is the potential in the job market eventually. So these are the 2 things. So interest is something individually people have to decide whether they are interested in programming and data science is something of personal choice. So if you like it, and you can decide. And but even in this program, if you pay 3,000 rupees for the application fee, you get to sample the course. You actually get to do this course for 4 weeks. And after 4 weeks, you can decide whether you like it or not. So after 12th standard, how many of us would know what degree we are choosing? So we go and choose it because that's what is available, right? So now here you get to choose. Imagine this, right? So if, let's say you are you are interested in becoming an engineer, and you get to sample electrical engineering for 4 weeks, and then decide whether you want to be an electrical engineer or not. So that is what this program facilitates. So this program actually, by paying the application fee, you are admitted into the courses which are taught for the program. So you are actually learning the courses which will be part of your program. So you know, you can understand whether your interest is there or not. So you can actually gauge your interest and make sure that you actually are interested. And then the last option would be your job market. So as I already said, data science is one of the hottest areas. It is the fastest growing areas, and there's going to be millions of jobs which are going to be created in the next 5 years. So with all these factors, it just to me is an automatic choice to apply for the qualifiers, learn the content, try to see what it is, try to understand whether it is for me or not. And this flexibility, any student should be excited to have. And after 12th, no other program gives you this kind of an opportunity. So this is the only program that will provide you this kind of an exciting opportunity where you can learn from the program even before you are admitted into the program.
Thank you, sir. Vishwadeep from Uttarapura asking what are the timings in a year for qualifier exam preparation and exam times in a single year?
Okay, so this program, as I said, has 3 terms. You have a January term, May term, and a September term. So currently, we are looking at the May qualifying process. So the applications which are open till April 25th are for the May qualifying process. So as I said, the qualifier process is a 4-week process. At the end of the 4 weeks, you will be appearing for an exam, which is an in-person exam, which will happen in centers across the country and in various parts of the world as well. So this qualifier process is a 4 to 5 week process which happens. Okay, so for the next qualifier exam for the May process is going to be in June. So all these qualifier exams will be happening only on a Sunday. So subsequently, you will have quizzes and end terms. If you qualify and you register for courses, you will have quizzes and end terms. These quizzes and end terms will also be conducted on Sundays, so that there is no clash with your academic or your professional commitments. So you will not have any problems to actually pursue another degree or be working while you are doing this. So that way you can actually do this program. So there should not be any issues there.
Sonu Kumar Gupta from Mumbai is asking, I have done diploma in civil engineering in 2013 from Government Polytechnic College, Delhi. Can I take admission in the IIT BSc Data Science program?
Okay. So a diploma, if you have completed a diploma after your 10th standard, right? So 10 plus 3 years of diploma, then that is treated to be equivalent of 12th standard. So you should have completed 12th standard or something equivalent. So this diploma will count. So please check the details of eligibility on our website. So it's if you have completed 12th standard or an equivalent of 12th standard, you become eligible to join the program. It's not required, nothing else is required. So you should have completed 12th to join the program. If you are in 11th, if you are in school right now and have not completed 12th, you should have just completed your 11th. Then you can actually appear for the qualifier process and secure an admission. But you will be joining the program after you pass your 12th standard. So the validity for students who are in school will be for 2 years. Validity of the exam will be for 2 years for students who are in school, and for others it will be for 1 year.
Rohit from New Delhi is asking, how much is the fee for this course and at various levels, what is the cost of the course?
So as I said, this program has a pay-as-you-go model. So you pay only for the courses that you are doing in each term. Okay, so that is the first thing I want to emphasize on. The course fees are actually broken down as per the courses, because you pay only for courses. So in the foundation level, each course is priced at 4,000 rupees per course. So there are 8 courses at foundation level. So there is 32,000 rupees for the foundation level. And at diploma and degree level, it is 10,000 rupees per course. So for the diploma level course, for one diploma, there are 6 courses and it costs you 55,000. So one course is priced at 5,000, so it's 55,000. And the second diploma will also cost you another 55,000. And the degree level will requires 10 courses and it will be 11 courses and it will be priced at 10,000 per course, and 2 courses at 5,000 each, and it will be total of 1 lakh. So the total fees for the entire program will be 2,42,000, but you have 50% fee waiver for people with family income less than 5 lakhs and 75% fee waiver for family income less than 1 lakh. So if you have a family income less than 5 lakhs, the total cost of the program is around 1.2 lakhs. And for people with family income less than 1 lakh, the total cost is around 60,000 rupees. And in addition to this, we also have scholarships where we are providing up to 100% scholarships through the support of our CSR partners.
Radhika from Allahabad asking, if I am not qualified for the first time, can I take the qualifier exam again?
Yes, you can appear for the qualifier exam any number of times. So you just have to go through the qualifier process, the entire process again. It's not just the exam that you can appear for. You can come for the entire qualifier process where you will be given the training again. You'll be submitting the assignments again. You'll be able to join the live sessions. So the entire training is given to you again, and you can come. You can do it any number of times. But we genuinely believe that if you dedicate the time needed for learning the content, you will be able to qualify in this process. So anybody who puts in the time and is willing to put in the effort to learn the content which is being taught and attends the sessions, solves the practice problems, attends the mock exam and so on, should be able to qualify. So I hope that will help ease any discomforts you might have.
Pranatosh from West Bengal is asking, can I do masters after doing this BSc in data science? If yes, how and in which subject can I do my MSc or MTech after doing this BSc?
Okay, so see, this is like any other BSc program. So currently it is a 3-year program. It's equivalent to a 3-year BSc program. So if you have a 3-year BSc program, you can do an MSc program which will admit students from a BSc of that specialization. Let's, for example, if you are looking at an MSc chemistry, they may require a BSc chemistry, right? So that's not something which you will be able to pursue after completing a BSc in programming and data science. But if there is an MSc program which would be open to computer science or related BScs, then this is something which would definitely qualify. So MSc is one option. There are also options like MBA or MCA, which you can pursue after a BSc program. So this is a 3-year BSc program. However, for MTech, you need a 4-year program so that the BSc alone will not qualify you to join an MTech program. That is true for any BSc program. So any BSc you do, any 3-year degree does not automatically qualify you for an MTech. Either you need a 4-year degree or an MSc before you can qualify for the MTech program.
Dinakar from Australia is asking, I'm a working professional. Where can I get more details about the course curriculum?
So all the details are available on our website. So you can log into our website. It's onlinedegree.iitm.ac.in. You can log into our website, and this website will give you all the details. In fact, some of the course videos and things are also available. You'll be able to watch the videos which are part of it, all the details of the curriculum, everything you can find. So please do check out our website. You will be able to get those details.
Sneha from Bangalore is asking, what is the number of hours commitment required per week to complete these courses?
Okay, so it would vary from course to course and student to student. But see, there are courses which are probably reasonably simple for some course students, and some courses require maybe slightly higher amount of dedication and time. So on average, I would say you probably should spend anywhere between 7 to 10 hours per course every week. So then it would be that would ensure that you will be able to clear the course without too much difficulty, but it would be much lower for some courses. Like there are courses which are quite light, and there are courses, especially at the foundation level, you would have a lot of courses which are which will help you come to a level at which you can learn the diploma level courses. So for example, because our assumption is you need to have maths only till 10th standard. So you will be and maths and English only till 10th standard. So you are expected what is taught is from 11th standard level. So at least the first foundation level, you will probably be spending a lot lesser time. But in the diploma level, because there are going to be lots of projects and experiential learning and waivers and things like that, and a lot of coding and so on, you would probably spend a little more time. So I would say 7 to 10 hours a week per course is probably a reasonable estimate, with some courses being lesser than that.
The last few questions we have, sir. Majority of the questions are answered, and we are getting similar questions. Akshar from Banerghatta, I think Bangalore, is asking, Do we get a certificate if you pass the qualifier exam?
So passing the qualifier exam means that you're admitted into the program. So you'll get an admission letter. You will not get a certificate for passing the qualifier exam. You will get an admission letter. You need to complete 8 courses with us before you can get your first certificate. The 8 foundation courses are 2 courses in English, 2 courses in maths, and 2 courses in statistics, and a course on computational thinking and a course on Python programming. So if you complete these 8 courses, you will be getting a certificate from IIT Madras. But for the qualifier, you will get an admission letter.
If a student is preparing for NEET in 2022, can he or she join this course?
Yes, so you can. So actually, we have medical doctors who are doing this program. So we recently had an interaction with the working professionals. We have where we ended up interacting with a doctor who is doing this program. There are actually people who are lawyers, doctors who are pursuing this program. So even if you get selected into NEET and end up going into the medical profession, you can still continue this program because data science will, as I already talked about, has a lot of applications in healthcare informatics and personalized medicine and vaccine development, drug clinical trials, and so many other applications. So definitely you can do it. See, as I said already, and let me emphasize this, it is open for anyone and everyone. There is no requirement on your subject background or your age or where you are from. Right? So only thing we are looking for is students who are interested in learning, willing to put in the time and effort. So this is going to require hard work from the students and dedication from the students because the course content is going to be from IIT Madras. So it is going to meet the quality and rigor of an IIT Madras program. So you are going to be expected to put in the time and effort to do well in this course. So that is going to be the only requirement from you. We want motivated, hardworking students who are interested in pursuing a career in this domain or applying these into whatever careers they are already working on. So that is all that we are looking for. So we don't actually need anything else from you. Any background, any age, anywhere, you are welcome to apply and join this program.
Thank you, sir. Last few questions. I think there are 20 questions on placements. I don't want to read each of them. The questions are very simple. They want to know whether we will provide placement and internship opportunities. And so the biggest query from the student side, which I see is they think the course is offered online. They think the course is going to be easy. So they're more worried about placements. They're less worried about the coursework. So it'll be great if you can explain the academic rigor of the IITM basic program.
So see, this IIT Madras BSc program, as I already mentioned, we don't treat this as an online degree at all. This is actually as rigorous, if not more rigorous, than many of the offline programs, which on-campus programs which exist in the country. So this program requires you to watch videos every week. So each course would have about 2.5 hours of videos that you have to watch, and then you would have an assignment that has to be submitted, which is a graded assignment, and based on your performance in these graded assignments, you will become eligible to appear for your end term exam. There are also quizzes, monthly quizzes will be conducted. So you have your performance in these quizzes, your graded assignments, and your end term. So where the quizzes and end terms are in person, you have to come to a center in near your place and appear for this exam. So based on all this, a grade is given. So these centers, you can come from any part of the country. If you are in Chennai today, for this term, you can take it from Chennai. Next term, if you are in Mumbai, you can take it from Mumbai. And after that, if you are in somewhere in Assam, you can take it from there. So that is all fine. So you can do all that flexibility is there. But you have to put in the time and effort to learn the content and do it. So this is just the one part of the assessment. And then you have courses which require programming. So there will be programming exams where you will be doing programs and based on what is given, and then the programs are evaluated. And then you have project-based exams where you have to give a full project and where you have to collect data from outside or like build systems, build a project, build a database, or actually develop an app, develop a program. And then this is evaluated by industry people. So there will be industry people who will come and conduct a viva. For example, recently we have been conducting vivas for about 2,000 people. So each of these viva sessions will be conducted for like anywhere between 45 minutes to 1.5 hours. So that you will be tested very rigorously on every aspect of the project. So please understand, IIT Madras is offering this program, which means you are going to be expected to put in the time, effort to learn. We will make sure that the academic rigor is not compromised on, because eventually we are producing IIT Madras alumni. So that is what we want to accomplish. So that is the way in which this program will evolve. So please keep that in mind while you are coming into this program. So having said all this, with this kind of training, placement is not something you should be worried about. You will actually have highly sought after industry relevant skills by the time you even go into your diploma. By the time you complete your diploma, you will be very, very well trained on various aspects which the industry is actively looking for. Okay, so I would definitely say don't worry about the placements. We have an active placement cell. IIT Madras placement team will also be working with us. We'll be working closely with both sides. And by the time you are closer to completion of the program, IIT Madras placement cell and the BSc placement team will work together to provide you with all the assistance which is required for placements. But with the kind of training you have, you would have gained through this program, the confidence you would have gained based on the subject knowledge and the soft skills training and other aspects that we provide. So even for placements, which is not just the technical skill sets, right? So we provide training for your soft skills, we provide mock interviews. There are so many things which we do, which will all help you get placed. So what I would strongly suggest is, please understand that this program is a rigorous program. IIT Madras recognizes it as equivalent of any of its bachelor's programs, and it is a degree which is conferred by IIT Madras. So there is going to be a lot of high quality learning which is expected, and there's going to be academic rigor. So please make sure that you understand all this. Don't worry about placements. We will be providing the support. So we please do put in the time and effort to learn the content, and that's what we are actively looking for from you.
So a lot of queries are there on whether there is a laptop needed for doing this course. So I think if you can clarify that, that would be helpful.
So there, for the foundation level, for some of the courses, there out of the 8 courses, I would say for maybe 7 courses in the foundation level, you may not need a laptop, but at least one course you would probably have. For the first term, I would say you don't need a laptop. Definitely, you don't need a laptop. By the second or third term, you probably should consider having a laptop or a desktop. So some computer which a basic computer, you don't need something which is very high end or highly expensive. The cheapest model would suffice. Something like that would be suitable to have. You can learn it using your phone, a smartphone, and so or a tab, but it is not the most ideal thing to do. At least in your second or third term, you should seriously consider buying a laptop. And if there are financial constraints which prevent you from buying laptops, we do have CSR support to help you provide with the devices that are required. We will help you there as well if that is the limitation that you are facing.
So I think majority of the queries are answered, sir. If you can give your closing remarks.
Yeah. So I'm happy that people came and you are all interested in this program. So as I already mentioned, this is a very, very unique program. This gives you a great opportunity to learn from the best in the country. So please do apply. If you have any queries, write to the support team. We will respond. So it will take 1 or 2 days. We are flooded with emails every day. But we do respond to all the emails that we receive. So check our website. Most of the information that you might think that you are not knowing is already available on the website. So please do go through our website carefully. Please apply to the program. The deadline is April 25th for the May term. So I strongly suggest that if you are in your 11th standard, you have completed your 11th standard and about to enter 12th standard, all of you should apply, and you should make sure that you have your admission to IIT Madras on your hand before you even go into your 12th standard. So with that, I think I'll kind of end this session. So thank you all. So looking forward to your application and you being a part of this program. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I think Vignesh, we can stop the live session.